Hello and thank you so much for joining this session. I also have great news because this is our last YouTube session. Starting from the 1st of June, we will be back to our regular classes on Monday at 8 a.m. and Sundays at 11 a.m. So no further ado, let's start our last session. Bend your knees, go into a nice and comfortable position for you. Breathe in and out. And let's start. Feel that body. Breathe in, open as much as you can your chest. Bring those hands all the way up and out. Close your circle. One more time. In. Open as much as you can your chest. And out. This is the last time. Breathe in. Open your chest, stay with your hands going into the ceiling. And now when you exhale, bring your hands next to your knees, open those fingers. Inhale, open your chest, look up. And breathe out. Bring your back as much as you can to the back. One more time, in. Chest open. Out, chest closed. This will be the last one. In, and let's stay in there, opening as much as we can our chest. Take your time to open your shoulders, to open your chest. And let's keep going, hands to the front, inhale. And exhale, hands to the sides. Now breathe in and bring yourself all the way to the right side. Try to make a line between your wrists, your hands and your shoulder. Your hips are staying in the floor. And now just if you're comfortable, open your hand a little bit more. Look up into the ceiling. And back to the center. And inhale, let's go for the other side. Stay on your left side. First find a comfortable position for your hands. Stay with your hips in the floor. And just if you're comfortable, open a little bit more your arm and look up into the ceiling. Now inhale and bring your hand to the floor. Turn your legs and now you're in the cow pose. Breathe in. Open as much as you can your chest. Now breathe out, bend your elbows and push your chest up. One more time, breathe in, open your chest and breathe out, bend your elbows and push it up. We're gonna try 4 more times, a little bit faster. In, out, in, out. 2 more times. Let your spine wake up. Let all those tensions go. And we're coming back into the center. Open your chest, feet to the floor. Inhale, and when we exhale, we're going to push the chest as much as we can to the floor and the legs up, hips to the ceiling. In this down facing dog, we're going to prepare to warm up a little bit our spine. So breathe in, point of toes. Let's bring yourself into a plank. And now back to the down facing dog. One more time. Point, plank. Exhale and back to the center. Last round. In, plank, and hold it in there. Breathe in and out, and let's activate a little bit more those abs. So bring your hands to the front, bring your legs a little bit more to the back. Keep squeezing your core, and now pull your shoulders a little bit higher. Stay in there. Squeeze your glutes. Be really aware of your back so you're not arching the back. but the other way around. And now bring your knees to the floor and let yourself go into a melted poppy. Come back to the center, breathe in and out. And we're going to stretch one more time ourselves to the down facing dog. And slowly walk with your legs towards your hands. Keep squeezing those glutes, keep stretching your knees. And if you cannot reach the floor, you can always go with your hands to your legs. Just focus on stretching your knees. Breathe in and try to go to your toes. Release the weight from the heels. Same if you're on the floor. And back to the heel. One more time. Weight change. And out. This is the last one. In. You can put now your fingers in the floor or your hands in the floor. And from here we're going slowly to bend the knees. Weight is in the back. Breathe in and out. And back to the center. One more round. Point. Bend. And back to the center. Great job. Now let's breathe in and push your chest open. Start looking to the front. We're going into a table. Inhale and stretch as much as you can your hands up into the ceiling. Open your chest. And now exhale. Bend your knees and let yourself go down to the toes and stretch. One more time. Heel to the floor. Hands to the front. Inhale. Exhale. And this is the last one. Inhale. And now let's bring that right hand and right leg all the way to the back. Now open yourself. Feet are rotated to the outside. Breathe in and bend your right knee. Bring your hand into your knee and open your chest. So we're not going not so deep yet. It's just to warm up our side core. One more time. Inhale. And let's go into the left side. Back to the center. Inhale and bend as much as you can your knees. Keep opening your hips. Feet are rotated to the outside. And up. One more time. In. And up. This is the last one. In. And we're going to stay in the goddess pose. So bring your hands into your knees. And twist yourself to the left side. Breathe in and out and let your hips open a little bit more. Try to each time open your hip more. And let's come back to the center. Inhale. And now let's go for the other side. Breathe in and out. Let all those tensions go from your hip. And come back to the center. Keep yourself now in a goddess pose. Hands to the sides, palms facing to the ceiling. Your hips are active, your core is active. And let's go for a slow swing. 1, 2. Last one. And we're going a little bit deeper with the right hand into the right leg. Breathe in and out, make a line between your hands. And now, just if you're comfortable, turn your feet to the front and stretch your leg. So this would be an advanced option. And if you want an option in between, just to stay with your hand on the leg. in and out. And we're going to turn all the way around to stretch those hamstrings a little bit more. So bring your left hand into the floor, turn your heel all the way to the front. You can keep your heel above the floor. And now from here, bend your front knee, inhale, and now you're ready to go to a high lunge. Exhale, push your knees away, your chest away from you. Inhale, hands up, and exhale, open your chest. Great job in there. Hold those hands in a cactus. Let your chest open a little bit more. Activate your hip flexors down there. Hands back up and to the floor. Great job. Now activate those hips and we're going for a standing split, starting with the left leg. Breathe in and kick that leg up. Find your balance in there and let's go for 5 more rounds. And up. 2, 3. This will be the last one. And stay in there, opening as much as you can your legs. Try to keep a square in your hips. So in this moment you're not here, but your hips are still facing down. Find your balance. We're coming slowly back to the center. Stretch your knees. Come back into a straddle pose. And really slowly bring yourself up. Great job. Breathe in and out. Turn your heels one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Goddess pose. Breathe in and out. And let's go for that swing of the hips. Holding the core. In and out. Feel your power. 2, 1. And we're ready to go to the other side. Left side. Stretch your knees. Your right knee. Breathe in and out. And let's get ready to go to a param. So you can switch your right foot to the front and stretch your knee. And now let's stretch a little bit deeper those hamstrings. So bring your right hand into the floor. Turn completely your heel and let your hamstrings stretch. So if your flexibility is good, you can bring your heel to the floor. Otherwise, stay just with your toes. Breathe in and out. Great job. Last respirations in there. And now bend your left leg. And let's get ready to go for a high lunge. Push your knees away from your body. Open your chest. Breathe in, hands up. And let your body go a little bit farther. And let's go down. Great job. And let's get ready for that standing split. Breathe in and out. And let's do it. Inhale. Right leg goes up. Square your hips. Find your balance. You don't have to keep your hands fully in the floor. You can also stay just with the fingers. And if it becomes a little bit hard on your leg, you can always bend your knee a little bit. Let's go for those kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be the last one. And bring yourself back to the center and back into a straddle pose. Now bring your feet facing to the front, hands to the floor. Breathe in and out. Let all those tensions go. And we're going to move the weight to the hands. So heel, and hand. Push your shoulders away. Open those fingers. One more time. Almost like you want to press yourself away to go to a handstand. And back to the center. Great job. From here, let's go into a frog pose. Close a little bit your legs. Keep your feet open. And bend your knees. Open your body, open your chest, and bring your elbows to the knees. Take your time. And let's go slowly, one last time, to the left, to the right side. And stretch your left knee. So in here we're going a little bit deeper. Try to bring your shoulder onto your knee, and with your shoulder, open as much as you can your hip and let your chest open. Now we're going to bring that base hand around the leg and the upper hand behind us. This is option 1. If this is enough for your body, stay here with me. If you can go a little bit farther, stretch your leg. So option 1, you stay here with me, and option 2, stretch your knee. Breathe in and out. Try each time to look a little bit more into the ceiling. And let's come back to the center. And back into a frog spot. Open your hips. Look to the front, feel those hips open. And let's go into the other side. Shoulder and open. Let's get ready. We're going between the knee. Back to the center. And bring your legs back into a straddle pose. We're going to stretch a little bit deeper those hips. So bring your hands, if possible, to the legs or to the heels. Stay there. Breathe in and out. And let your weight shift a little bit more to the front. Now, let's bring the right hand into the left side and open your chest. If it becomes a little bit hard for you, just bend slightly your knees. And let's go into the other side. Now the left hand is going to the right and open. And come back to the center. We're going to stretch a little bit deeper those hamstrings and those legs. Open your feet and bend just your right knee. Let your weight go into the center. Don't go over your knee. And let yourself sit to the floor. So really important, the knee is not going over my toes. Sit there, breathe in and out. And then bring your right hand into the floor, let your hip open, and open your chest. Come back to the center, and now we're going with both hands into the right side. Left side, sorry. So, don't push yourself too hard, just keep the feeling of the hip, keep opening your hip, but let your torso go into the other side. Let's come back to the center, breathe in and out, use the strength of your core, bring both hands to the center, keep your hips active to the side, and we're going to switch to the other side without the hands. Breathe in, and let's go into the other side. Great job. First of all, flex your right toe, position yourself into the floor. Good job. Remember, the knee is not going over the toes. And now let's bring the left hand into the floor and open. Last round in there, let your hips go. And now we're going into our right leg. Remember, you don't have to go so far, just keep the feeling of your left hip and bring yourself down. And let's come back to the center, keep yourself up. Keep it active, keep it open, the knee is not going over the toe. And bring your hands into the floor and push yourself up. Great job. Now one last time, just to stretch a little bit deeper. Let yourself go into the right side. Sit. Hand, now it's going a little bit farther. And if it's possible, bring it behind your leg. Grab those hips. Hand up. And if it's possible, look for your hand behind your back. Breathe in and out. Back up. And now we're going to look with the right hand under the left. There it is. Breathe in and out. Good job. Stay in there. So, if this is enough for you, stay here with me. And if you want the next variation, bring your hands to the floor and stretch the leg to the side. This would be a more advanced variation. So option 1, I'm going to move because I went out of the mat. Option 1, you stay here with me. Option 2, you stretch the leg a little bit. Open those hips. And let's come back to the center. Keep those hips active. And let's bring ourselves to the other side. First, hand to the back, going a little bit farther. And now, hand to the hip. Open. And just if it's comfortable for you, look for the other hand. Otherwise, stay here. Breathe in and out. Last seconds in there, opening the chest. And let's come back to the center. Inhale. And bring your now left hand under the knee. Find a comfortable position for you. Bring your hands actively to the floor. Stay here with me if this is enough for you. And if you want an extra stretching, you can already stretch your leg. So if it's not enough, just stay here with me. For this last round, we're going to release that leg and we're going to a full straddle. So stretch your legs, flex those toes, keep your knees active. It's like your toes want to touch your knees. Breathe in, make that body full of energy. And out. Bring your hands under your knees, look to the front, and just be sure that your knees are not looking to the front, but looking a little bit to the ceiling or to the outside. Breathe in and out. And let's try to go a little bit deeper. So bring your hands into the floor and try to bring or your elbows or your chest to the floor. Breathe in, out. And now we're ready. Let's turn ourselves to the right side. You don't have to go really deep. Just make sure that you're still opening your hips. And let's go into the other side. Same idea, you don't have to go really deep. Just make sure that you're still opening your hip. center, hands to the floor, and we're going to work a little bit on our core and our hip flexors. Breathe in, and when you breathe out, point your toes and try to bring your legs as high as possible. Keep your balance in there. Hands are in the floor. Release your hands and let yourself go a little bit more to the front. And one more time up. Release those hands. Find your balance in there. This is the last time. Front and up. Good job. Close your legs. Keep your hands in the ceiling. Find your strength in there. And really slowly let yourself down. Open your hips, grab your toes, and let your hips open a little bit more. Breathe in and let yourself go down. Come back to the center, and we're going to practice our crow pose. So first of all, check how open your hips are. Bring yourself into your feet. Open as much as you can your knees. Breathe in and out. Find your balance in here. If you want, you can release your hands. Otherwise, stay with your hands on the floor. And now we're going to bring the knees to the floor. Hands to the floor. Make sure that you're opening your fingers. Breathe in. Stretch those knees. Walk a little bit closer with your legs. And start bending your elbows. And rest your knees on your legs. First option, stay with your toes in the floor. And second option, you can release yourself from the floor. Give it a few tries. Breathe in. And whenever it's comfortable for you, come back to the center. And let's give it one last try. Let's try to stay a few seconds longer. Back to the center. Great job in there. And now from the crow, we're going slowly into a tripod stand. So you don't have to show the full crow. Hands to the floor. And slowly bring your head into the floor. Breathe in and out, staying there. And back to the center. One more time. Find your balance in there. Use your hands. Your hands are active. Your head doesn't have the full weight. And back to the center. Great job. Now we're ready just for a tripod pose. So bend your knees. Remember the triangle. Go with your hands next to your knees and with your head in front in a triangle. Breathe in and out. First, feel your hands actively pushing the floor. Now bring your toes up and bring your knees into your elbows. Now open your legs and let yourself go up. Walk by half a wall and back to the knees. And one more time up. Use the strength of your core. Back and up. Down and up. Keep going in there. If it's not so comfortable for you, you can always use a wall. Breathe in and out. And this is going to be our last round. And we're going to stay there at least 5 seconds. So let's get ready. In. Head. Find your hands pushing actively to the floor. Hips up. Walk with your legs, open your legs, and stay with your legs open. In and out. And now, just if you're comfortable, bring yourself up. Squeeze those glutes. And let yourself go slowly down. Great job. Now let's release all those tensions. Bring yourself into a lotus pose. Really good job. Remember, you can try the last exercise with the help of a wall or with someone spotting you. Let's take a breath in. Make that body full of energy. Let all those tensions go. Cross your fingers and bring your neck to the front. Now release your left hand and let your head go to the right. Let's go into the other side. Back to the center and push a little bit more your chin towards your chest. Come back to the center. Bring your hands on top of your knees. Just if you want, close your eyes. Focus on your body. Feel that body, feel the stretching. Feel your hips open, your chest open. And let's go for a closer round. Hands to the sides. Breathe in. And breathe out. Close your hands. One more time in. Hands up. And now breathe out. Keep your hands in front of your chest, just if it's comfortable for you. Open your eyes. Connect with your space. Feel your body here and now. And thank you so much. Namaste. And thanks to your body because you did a great job. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this session and I hope to see you soon live, not online anymore. So every Monday or Sunday. Thank you so much. Goodbye.